Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy Ace Hawk here, or Hawkie, whatever really floats your boat, whatever works for you. But I've got some super freaking beast mode gameplay. Just turn that beast mode switch on gameplay for you guys. It is a super good game. I go 20-1. This is like my second game back into Halo. That's right, I am back into playing Halo right now. It's something I haven't done in a really long time, and at the start I had to do I think about 100 megabyte update, and that's a really massive update. In case you guys don't know, because usually on Xbox you have updates that usually go for about I don't know, maybe 10 megabytes. If it's a major one that involves multiplayer stuff and patches and stuff, it'll be about 30 megabytes. But this is like 100 megabytes. So I didn't have any of my class sets ready in this gameplay. I didn't have the plasma pistol that I use to EMP vehicles usually, or I don't think I had my my armor ability, not my armor abilities, my little tactical or support packages, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, I didn't have those either, and yeah, it didn't really go that well for me. But we were playing some guys who were they weren't really the best of the bunch, but I hadn't really played Halo in a long time, as in like months, so I didn't really notice that much in the game. But unfortunately for me, I didn't really get to go off completely and go more than 20 to 1, because towards the end. But yeah, they just ended up, half the team was just quitting, and it was just like basically eight of us on the red team versus like not 2 or 3, like 3 or 4 of them, and it didn't really go too well for them at all. So yeah, it didn't get that interesting towards the end, but I ended up going pretty well in this gameplay so far. But I pick up a turret every here and there. It's a good thing to pick up and just use, because it's really effective against single Spartans and stuff, because they don't have much of a defense against that. See, they're just that easy kill. Obviously enough, I haven't played this game in a while, like a long time, as in like, so you can tell from like kind of like the rough scratchiness of my aim and like how it's completely off half the time that I haven't played this game, and I can't get used to the sensitivity or the feel of using these guns a lot, because most of the time I'm just been aiming down at the floor, like you can see, like the reticles down the floor. But the thing I want to talk to you guys about a bit of for a bit of this commentary is how playing Halo can actually kind of help you out in playing other games, and playing them can help you out playing Halo as well. It kind of works both ways, because Call of Duty, it's definitely a funny game to play and then go straight to Halo, but I think that it kind of has improved me to some respects about how to play Halo, because in Call of Duty you can die in like 2 or 3 seconds flat. Like you can just be walking along and then you just get gunned down, and then that's basically like a normal death. But in Halo, that doesn't happen. You have energy shields. You have to take them down, and then one shot in the head, and they're gone. So that's basically the problem in the differences between Halo and Call of Duty. Because people say it's too slowly paced, you know. But indeed, it is a very different game to play considered to Call of Duty. But you can make it faster paced based on how you play. It's like Battlefield. I used to play that and Call of Duty at the same time. That didn't really go too well for me, because the same button to press to go prone in Battlefield is the right analog stick. You press that down on Xbox, and in Call of Duty that makes the knifing action. So when I was on those long kill streaks and I wanted to get some just keep going, and I might just wanted to go prone for a second to try and drop shot someone, I ended up just knifing the air, and that didn't really go too well for me at all, because I just died straight away, and I was really frustrated from that. That didn't really go too well, because they're quite similar games in retrospect. I mean, you can tell the difference between Halo and Call of Duty. You obviously can. There's freaking there's alien ships going around and everything. Okay, Ace Shadow's online. Oh man, I mean, like, Shadow is a really interesting bloke, because I mean, we call him a faggot just because we can. I mean, like, yeah, hey Shadow, yeah, what? You're a faggot? Ha ha ha. Just kidding. But seriously, you're a faggot. Getting back on track. So, I think Call of Duty kind of increases my reaction time and how quick I am with my mechanics, like, you know, shooting, turning around as soon as I see an enemy, because that's really essential to doing good at Call of Duty. Another thing that definitely happens is Halo helps you out with your hip firing, in case you guys were wondering if you can improve that. It helps you out with that. Okay, that's a bit of a surprise there. That's one of the problems I face in this game, just like those guys just spawning literally like right in front of me, and like that didn't really go too well for them or me, because as a Halo player, you're generally surprised by people spawning right in front of you. In the same thing wouldn't happen. It doesn't happen in Call of Duty, because they spawn in basically the same spot every time, and you can just kill them straight away. It happened a lot in Modern Warfare 2, but in Modern Warfare 3, but I didn't find it happening much in Black Ops 2. If that was happening, you weren't getting killed by people. It was mainly kill streaks like the Swarm and K9 stuff. If you were just feeding the enemy, here, feed. I will feed you kills. And I like putting out Halo content. It's fun to play, and it's not something that people can get used to like it was very weird getting a streak, because it was like my first couple of games in, like, I think this was my second game in, actually. Yeah, this was my second game in, back into Halo. I did not expect to go 20-1 and go on a 15 streak. So yeah, there's that, of course, and Call of Duty helps me out, like, with those mechanics, and because I have those energy shields, I can react a lot quicker, and because of that, I can get those first couple of shots in, and hopefully, if my aim's feeling alright, and I can go for the head, I can kill people a lot faster. And you'll notice that in a lot of those MLG events, and like the really good Halo players, they can knock every shot on the head, and that's really important, because that means a lot to becoming a better Halo player, because you can kill them faster without them killing you. That means you do better in gunfights. That means you do better in games. That means you become a beast player. Now, of course, from that point of view, like, you can just definitely see that these guys aren't really the top of the top, because that guy should have, I hate doing this because, like, I'm kind of picky at it, but just who I am. That guy probably should have gone for an EMP on me, carried that plasma pistol fully charged up, and then shot it at my vehicle. Now, when you're shooting an EMP from long distances at a Mantis, it's a little bit different. You have to kind of anticipate where they're moving, and I don't know why, but it'll just kind of do this little lock-on thing, and it'll just, if it's going anywhere near him, it'll usually hit him. That's what usually works for me. But yeah, I like when using the Mantis, when you can fire off single rockets, and you don't have to all pump them out at once. It makes it really useful to take out infantry when they're hiding behind cover and stuff, because they might think you're going to go for like a full-on blast of rockets, and you might just start like spurting them out like in a little like semi-automatic sort of motion. But what you got to do when using the Mantis is you can't let like both your guns overheat or be used at once. You got to keep that constant defense up, so that way people can't come up behind you or EMP you and stick you, and that results in you dying a lot in the Mantis. So yeah, that's probably any of my tips that I have for using the Mantis. But right now I'm kind of this is where the gameplay gets to a bit of a boring end, because I'm sitting in the middle of the freaking map in the Mantis just walking around, and I'm not getting any abuse. That's the problem with what happened towards the end of the game. The guys are quitting, and it wasn't really too much fun towards the end. That's basically all I wanted to say about this gameplay. So yeah, that's just about it. And I think that the reason why I thought this gameplay was actually pretty good was because I didn't have any armor abilities or tactical packages or support packages. I think I might have had that little grenade resupply one. Yeah, I think I did, because it's really useful when you kill an enemy to get some grenades back, because they can be really useful to basically like stop enemies from coming towards you or advancing near you, because it kind of acts as a deterrent, right? It makes them back away a little bit, because they don't want to take the damage from a grenade, because if they do, it can be really devastating on an energy shield, and it can take them out straight away, and then you just pop one in their head, they're gone. I have no clue what that guy was thinking. I think it was just like, potato powers, activate! Anyway, moving on, my energy shields were down in the Mantis, and I'm doing a little bit of a teabag motion, because I'm really happy with the way I'm going so far, but I was kind of just trying to defend myself with the Mantis, because when your energy shields are down, you take damage to the vehicle, and I basically walked straight into a barrage of rockets from the enemy Mantis, which wasn't too good, but luckily my teammates were helping me out. I was really happy with the teammates that I got this game. I felt really good about using the battle rifle in this gameplay, because I don't usually use it that well, but I don't know why, but it just seemed to work partly with using the battle rifle. But anyway, this gameplay is just about to come to an end. Now, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video as well, because I like doing Halo content. I really like doing Halo content. It's good, because I like playing Halo. It's definitely a game that I spend a lot of time enjoying with. Although I haven't been that dedicated to playing it lately, I'm really keen to get back into it. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I've got some more Halo content ready for you guys to pump out like a machine gun. I really hope that that we can get that going. Anyway, this gameplay's coming to an end. Smack that like button if you did like this video. If you didn't, give me a like anyway, just because you love me. It's your boy Hawkie out. A like, comment, rate, and subscription is much appreciated. I'll catch you all on the next video. Hawkie out.